I'm Richard Tolson, and welcome once again to Mantis Masters Academy. Hi friends, today I'd like to talk about one of the essential Mantis techniques, and that is the helping elbow strike. Now this is a very important strike in Mantis. It's found in Lanjia and Bāng, and then it's found throughout the zhǒu series. Zhǒu typically has 6, some families have 7, different sections. And the helping elbow is found in 5 of the 6 sections. Only section 2 doesn't have techniques that utilize the helping elbow. Now when I talk about the helping elbow, what I'm talking about is a strike in Mantis in which the arms are put in this formation. Helping, I think of, can also be translated as augmented. In other words, this arm is bolstered by pressing this fist against it. And what this is a strike that deflects your opponent away from you. Now the hands don't strike like this, but the forearm strikes here at the ribs. And the idea is to, like the prow of a boat cutting through the water, to deflect the opponent away from you. The first thing you do when you step in is you're going to put your hook foot behind his lead foot, and then you're going to strike. Now I want you to notice the structure of my arms. It should form a diamond here where the wrist is augmented, the elbow, the breastbone, the elbow, and then back to where the wrist is augmented. So you should have a diamond. Now in 7-star family, they do this a little different. They do it with the forearm held perpendicular to where the action, where the power is going. When they do it, you can actually strike forward through the center of the person's body and toss them backwards. However, in the Tai Chi Mei Hua, rather than tossing them backwards, we deflect them off at an angle. So if you need to get out of dodge, rather than standing and going toe-to-toe with the guy, you act like a linebacker and you knock him sideways so that you can run off and get away. So it has a little different purpose. By putting my hook foot behind their lead foot, when I strike, they trip. They have no balance there. Now the helping elbow can be done basically in the forms that I mentioned, and it's also found in many of the minor forms. It's interesting to note that it's not found in, this technique is not found in Bāng or Bāng of the mother forms, Lanjia and Bāng, but not in Bāng. You'll notice I pronounce some of these words a couple different ways because one of my instructors taught us the Cantonese pronunciation of terms. Most of my others went with the Mandarin, and generally I go with the Mandarin, but sometimes the Cantonese slips back in. Okay, so there's 4 ways, 4 setups for this. The first is the lift and strike. The lift is where the hands come up, tiao in Mandarin. You're lifting the person's force and then going under it to strike. This is known as offering the peach in 7-star. To lift the force out of the way and then to strike the person away. The second, and this is found in Lanjia, is the roll and strike, where you have your hands a little higher, something's coming in at your middle, and you knock it away and then strike. So that's the lift and strike and the roll and strike. Third method is the sideward deflect. Something's coming at you high or middle, and you deflect it with the palms and then do the strike. So lift, deflect, roll, deflect, sideward press, and deflect. And the last way, and this is a really something that you see in the How family mantis, is divide and deflect or strike the person. So it's an upward dividing of the person's arms, like a two-person grab. You come in, you divide, and then press them away. Let me show you those sideward now. Lift, push, rolling, push, sideward deflect, and push, though it would more commonly be opening this way and deflecting. Could be done either way. And then the last one is roll back, divide, and press. To the other side, we have lift and press. We have roll and press. And then we have sideward deflect, press, or divide and press. Now the power in this technique comes from moving from this position and coming forward with the weight. We're not trying to do this with our arms. We're using our body to fall forward and downwards. That's why in some of the 7-star forms, you'll see them do it from a high single leg stance and then the press, so that they can really get into that falling power. Okay, I hope you've learned something from today. The 4 different ways of utilizing the helping elbow. Have a great day.